Hey everyone, how's it going? I hope you guys have been keeping well. Welcome back to my channel, Renee's Insights. I'm back again with another pick a card reading, and today's topic is going to be, how do people from the past view you now? So my loves, what I would like you to do is take a look at these two images and go towards the image that you feel most intuitively drawn to. As always, timestamps will be in the comments below for you. If you feel like you need more time, then pause this video. If not, let's get straight into your reading, and I hope you guys enjoy. Hey part one, so if you guys chose this image, let's get into your reading, my lovelies. I hope you guys enjoy, and some of these messages will resonate for you, okay? So part one, how are people from the past viewing you guys? Let's see, shall we? Messages for pile one, please. How are these people viewing pile one from the past? Nine of Wands, that you see them as suspect. You're side eyeing them and they're side eyeing you. Oh, Five of Pentacles. So people of the past are viewing you as someone who is no longer struggling. I just heard in my head, people are viewing you as someone who used to possibly be homeless, have money issues. You came from a place of lack. Maybe you grew up in an area where there wasn't that much opportunities, or you would surround yourself with a lot of people who had a lack mindset, who done the bare minimum and didn't push themselves to the best of their abilities. That's another energy that I'm getting here. But there's definitely something to do with a barrier here. Absolutely. Like, you don't trust people of the past, and they know that as well. But they're also side eyeing you because there's something pertaining to this change. Fives talks about changes, that you've worked yourself out of something, and it hasn't been easy, has it? I mean, working yourself out of hardship, it's not a walk in the park. So whether it's just overall your mindset, I want more for myself, and if I keep rubbing shoulders with these people or particular person from the past, I'm not going to get nowhere. I'm going to still remain broke, mentally, spiritually, financially, emotionally, So there is something to do with you creating a positive change for yourself, possibly realizing that there is resources to access, because with the Five of Pentacles, there's always help. Maybe you are someone, and don't shoot the messenger, guys, but the Five of Pentacles can talk about a victim mentality. Maybe you used to question yourself, like, why does everything keep happening? Because the Nine of Wands also can talk about something happening over and over again, making things really hard for yourself when you can easily look at the situation, side eye it, and then come up with a different strategy. So there's something to do with a cycle that you used to get really tired with, in your environment with the same people. It was just like eat, sleep, repeat, and you wanted more for yourself. So you created change to possibly access resources, whether that's going back into education, getting your first job, a side hustle, a group of new friends. It's going to differ, right? But there is something pertaining to these people that are still in low vibrational frequency, and they're side eyeing you like, how dare you? Why are you not back in this energy? How dare you get yourself out of lack? How dare you be making more money, if it's something pertaining to money, because Pentacles can represent a 3D world. Whatever the case may be, they're viewing you as someone who is not there anymore. And now that you've created that change, you are reluctant to let these people in your life. There's something about a really tight boundary. They view you as someone who is very suspicious of them. I just have PTSD in my head, so I don't know if some of you actually have PTSD. If someone from the past calls you to be diagnosed with PTSD, but there is something definitely about, I do not trust you. Absolutely not. Let's keep going. How else do these people from the past view part one? King of Cups, Scorpio energy. We have Taurus energy here as well with the Five of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. What's this Ace of Swords in the reverse about? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the Ten of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be family. That could be for some of you. For some of you, it could be an ex-employee as well with that Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles for me can talk about either family or business. So you take it as it resonates. If it's pertaining to career or family, who in the past you have left behind. There is something to do with you ghosting. Oh gosh, guys, part one. Something about you went savage, like mute. I don't need to tell you why I don't want you in my life. I'm just going to show you with my actions. Don't come nowhere near me. Me and you, we ain't vibing no more. It's really given that there is something to do with, I don't know if you left a job, and I just heard someone that you used to be close with. So there's something pertaining to you possibly moving on to pastures new in going to a new job, and there's something about an ex-employee thought that you guys were going to still keep in touch. Some of you, like I said, it's a family member or someone that you was close with that you saw as family. You take it as it resonates, but there is a masculine in your energy here who is seeing that you just completely ghosted out of nowhere. They up to now don't have the clarification from you. Like Ace of Swords in the reverse is darkness, lack of clarity. They want to let you know that whatever this is about, it was just a misunderstanding, okay? You both miscommunicated. You weren't seeing clearly. They weren't seeing clearly. And something about this King of Cups here has a way with their words and how they express themselves emotionally. So this King of Cups is viewing you as a liar. But why am I getting intuitively that they're the love bomber and a liar? I know, something about a masculine that is lying to their folks and family here. Or it's your family. You take it as it resonates. I'm getting two scenarios. Some of you, you've ghosted a masculine. You've set a boundary. I don't know if some of you've even got a restraining order against someone. That's for some of you, very specific message. Or just overall, the boundary is so up. There's no wiggle room for this person. And this is someone who is seen as, they view you as someone who you're not talking, but you're also not speaking the truth about something. You're being viewed as someone who has it all now. Here we have it. That's a huge jump. But there's a 5-year gap. So you went from a loss. People from the past are viewing it as you went from a loss. A change came in where you lost something. Money, home. Oh my goodness. Your job, possibly. Or all three I just mentioned. But there's something about people of the past are seeing that you went from an L to a W. And it's something pertaining to your career, or you having an expensive home now, or living in a well-known area, I just heard, or a low crime rate, or you are someone who has created something for yourself, your own business. Because there's something about people from the past I've seen that they're seeing it as, which is not realistic. This is not practical, because pentacles are slow moving energy and they represent years. So yeah, you lost something, but it took years to get back in receiving more tenfold, literally, with that Ten of Pentacles. And so they're seeing it as, they're viewing you as someone who's comfortable, because Ten of Pentacles is comfortable. Something about, oh my gosh, again, another energy. Something to do with, there was lies about inheritance, money, something being passed on to you. And now you've got something back that you was owed to you. You're not letting these grimy people back in your life that possibly lied about you and stole something from you. Oh my gosh, so many messages here, guys. Let's keep going. Ten of Swords. People of the past view you as someone who has been MIA. They ain't seen you in donkey's years. Not with that Five of Pentacles to the Hermit. It literally can be up to 5 years or more. Like, where have you been? Ace of Pentacles. Temperance. Mm. If you pick this pile, it's something to do with boundaries. I mean, the 9 to the 7 of Wands, what on earth? So, people of the past are definitely viewing you as like, yeah, there's no way that we can be even having a sit down conversation and clearing the air. Absolutely not. It's just going to remain how it is. The boundaries are in place. They're viewing you as someone who is standing your ground, having a backbone, um, not admitting defeat, you're not surrendering, you believe in what you're standing for, and your mind will not be swayed or changed. There's just something about your energy where people are just seeing it as that there's no room for discussion, and based on the fact that things are so rigid and there's this huge resistance, that it's just best to leave it in darkness and leave it the way it is. It's kind of like these people of the past are seeing it as, I'm just going to leave it to fate at this time, at this moment of time, with the Temperance here. Sagittarius, we have Virgo here as well. A little bit of fire, earth here as well. But with that Temperance there, it's like, okay, if we cross paths, we cross paths. If we don't, we don't. Temperance also talks about divine timing, patience. So people of the past feel like they have been patient enough. They have waited enough. Um, they possibly have attempted many times with that 9 of Wands, and there's no way of getting through to you. And I mean, Ten of Swords is here, so what the hell did these people do? There's betrayal here, or something about a really abrupt, painful ending. Either way, people of the past are viewing you as someone who is going at all lengths to protect your family and what is yours. Something about you protecting your home. So I don't know if you're actually putting certain things in place to protect your home from certain family members come to your home, or people, or just overall you're protecting what you have, your inheritance, whether it's spiritual inheritance, financial inheritance, or both. There is something about you fuck with my money, fuck around, find out. I don't know. There is something about you guys that there's certain things that if people mess with, they're going to see a different side of you. And it's definitely something pertaining to kids, children, and your money that you'll switch and change it up on people. And there's something pertaining to that people have seen a different side of you. It's like, oh, okay. They weren't expecting that. Something about you barking back in that respect. Tell me more. How are people of the past viewing pile one? What's that Ace of Pentacles about? The world. They view you as someone who's at peace now. The Lovers. The Empress. What's this Empress about? Three of Swords. I just heard Homewrecker in my head. That could be for some of you out there. But there's something to do. Lovers does talk about choices. So this could be someone that you was connected to in the past romantically. This person in specific is seeing you as someone who is very successful in your own rights. You've matured, you've grown, you've changed as a woman or a man. You're in your divine feminine energy. They see you as someone who has turned your pain into power, but there's something energetically that they can tell, possibly linked to the internet, that you're still hurt over something pertaining to your connection of why it closed out. It's kind of like this person of the past that you was connected to is seeing it as like you're seeing it as a bittersweet situation, like you got abundance out of it, but it also, the painful experience, the experience led to pain as well. And yeah, the Empress, she gives birth, and giving birth is painful, right? So there is something to do with a painful experience that you had with this person, that they're viewing you as someone as you'll only be the one, because the love is a rare connection. You don't just have spiritual connections all day, every day. No. But they are also seen as, I'm getting two energies. Some of you, there is something to do with, you know, this person missing on opportunity and not creating the abundance that the divine presented to this person to create with you. Because the Empress, like I said, she's all about growth, abundance. You've created abundance with yourself, but there's something about this person that was reluctant to change. So you guys could go into a new chapter and create more in this connection. Others of you, there's something pertaining to this person is now in another connection, observing you. There's emotional cheating. Absolutely. They're comparing this connection that they have with you to the person that they're currently with. And others of you, if this person actually broke up with you to be with someone else, oh, they're butthurt right now. That's closing out soon. If it ain't already, it's closing out. Something about this person is going to realize that they're not over you. Like I said, whether they chose a lover, whatever the case may be, there is something pertaining to, they keep referring and going back to you, because rightfully so. There is only one Empress. But it's kind of like this person wants to close out something with you. It's like closure. I feel like this person wants closure with you, even though there's not going to be a reconciliation. They know that. They know that. They know that they caused you too much hurt. They feel like they view you as someone who wears your pain. You know when they say like wear your heart on your sleeve? Why am I getting like you wear your pain, but you wear it gracefully? It's a weird energy. It's like you're not giving off like a bitter bitch vibes. No, but I don't know. With that world, there's something linked to the internet here, success, where they're seeing it as you embrace that pain. You don't shy away from it. Like I said, you wear it very well, and they view as like you're at peace with it now. But it's kind of like they can see that you've moved on and you've created so much for yourself. You'll forgive, but you won't forget. That's what the energies is giving of how this person is viewing you. Tell me more, and then I'm going to close up your reading. Four of Cups, yeah, not interested. It's an absolute no. No. Two of Pentacles. Five of Swords. Oh, you're a mean girl. You're a mean boy. Stop it. So people of the past are viewing you as someone who is mean. You say things. I don't know. Something about a fighting back energy in this reading here. But Five of Swords is like you're out to prove a point. Something about, now, guys, again, don't shoot the messenger. But the cards mean what the cards mean. And Five of Swords can talk about pettiness. It can talk about revenge. So there's something about that people of the past may feel, and I don't know if this is linked to the internet with that world there, that you may say things that are quite vicious and mean to make them known, yeah, I'm going to have you, mate. I'm getting here. I feel like it's more linking into this connection that you was once in. Something about that person feels like you're calling them out over the internet. Something about this person feels embarrassed, like something about you calling someone out. And whether you are or not, take it as it resonates, but this is how they're seeing it. What's that Four of Cups about to the Two of Pentacles? Tell me more. Eight of Wands. Yeah, it's like 1 minute you were there, next minute, poof, gone, vanished. 1 minute you was in these people's lives, they turned right. Where the hell are you? Yeah, goodness. Eight of Wands to the Page of Wands. Something about you going in a new direction fast, and you haven't looked back since. And if you're not actually posting something on the internet, there is something pertaining to people that are seeing it as that they've done you wrong, and what your revenge is. If you're not actually seeking out revenge, then what your revenge is success and getting an Empress energy. Like your comeback is something to do with a glow up where you've posted your successes over the internet. I just had LinkedIn in my head, so that's for some of you, or any form of social media platform. They're seeing it as you went missing, dormant for years. Hello, back again. You thought I was gone? You was mistaken. That's what it's giving here, guys. Something about your revenge is with grace, with that Empress to the Five of Swords there. Like a humble brag, it's really giving. Taurus, Libra, Taurus, fixed energy. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius there. All right, how else are these people viewing you right now? They're viewing you as unpleasant news. What? Attracting what you so it's unpleasant news for them. Let's go back into the Five of Pentacles, right? These people are still in lack. They're still struggling because they play victim, so they're going to stay in those energies. You, however, you are understanding the law of attraction, how it works. You want more for yourself, and that in itself is whatever you are attracting right now or to come. This is how they're going to feel. Okay. Scrolling, so they're scrolling and they see you. Something about these people are scrolling on your socials. Nosy little buggers, aren't they? Celebrate your growth. Strange energy, because it's like they celebrate you. Oh, okay. My guys are saying it's not them celebrating, it's people. Something pertaining to comments. People congratulating you. Something about people are paying close attention to people commenting on your posts, whatever those posts may be, whether it's just for fun, a selfie, or for business. But it's something specifically of what your community on socials are saying, whether it's friends, family, or like I said, if you're a content creator, you have specific people in your life now that do celebrate you, and they're observing that. That's what it's given here. Make or break. Watching you. There's people from your past that thought that something that happened to you was going to break you, but really it made you. Or did I say something about you wearing your pain, turning your pain into power? It's kind of like someone's humbled in this reading where they thought that they could kill your spark, but you found it again and you made more for yourself. That's what it's really given here, guys. We have 𝓡𝓮𝓷𝓮𝓮'𝓼. What's that about? Main character. Oh my gosh. There's something about your energy right now. Tell me more about that 𝓡𝓮𝓷𝓮𝓮, please. Downgrade. Oh, we. Possibly linking into, what did I say? That someone keeps seeing you as the Empress. So I feel like there's something pertaining to it. It doesn't have to be that love situation. It could be anyone. I feel like, period, there is possibly a group of people or one particular person that I feel saw what they had, but it took for you to come out of their life to possibly not having good friends, people that don't have their back, downgrading when it comes to relationships in a romantic way, whatever the case may be. There's something about this person now seeing that you are the main character, like someone is really focused on you. And with that 𝓡𝓮𝓷, it's really giving like something about this person that is collecting things. Male spying. And I was actually being drawn to the scrolling here. It's really giving like obsessive energy here, where you see yourself as the main character, but this person always seeing that you was the main character of the story, of their life. You had an impact in this person's life. And now it's like they're on the outside looking in. That's what it's really given, whoever this male is. that clearly is addicted to their phone. They're viewing it as that whilst they're downgrading in many aspects of their life, my guides are telling me, not just in love, it could be career, money, everything's just going womp, 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 and everything is just like increasing for you because of your mindset. That's what it is. You know your worth and your value. Like I said, these people could have the same. Instead of them seeing that, your good news is their bad news, they need to start working on oneself. I'm just saying. All right, so that's what I have here, guys. Have a lovely day, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Hey, pile two. So if you guys chose this image, let's get into a reading, my lovelies. I hope you guys enjoy, and some of these messages will resonate for you, okay? So pile two. How are people from the past viewing you now? How are these people from the past viewing pile two? Well, they definitely feel like you guys are in misalignment because the cards just went all over the bloody place there. So something to do with being on different pages. We have the Lovers, Gemini energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. With the Ace of Cups, what's that? Queen of Cups. Six of Wands. Like you had a way of making people feel vulnerable and open up. I don't know if I'm even talking to a therapist in this reading, or you have healing energy. Absolutely an empath. I feel like I'm talking to an empath in this reading, someone who could be spiritual, religious, has a good relationship with their spirit guides, whoever you believe in. You believe in someone. Absolutely. And there is something about the way that you express yourself that, I don't know, I feel like people keep viewing, it's like there's an energy of the past, people of the past that are going back in time here. Because even though the topic is, I'm going to pull up more cards, right? But so far, the cards and intuitively what I'm picking up is they're not even viewing you how you are now. They're viewing how you used to be in the past. Now you could be in a Six of Wands where you are turning your back. It's like loving people from a distance. It's really given that. So the people of the past are viewing that you still love them, but it's like, I can't let you into my space here. You are someone who's very sensitive, I would say, very sensitive to people's energies. And there is something about people keep referring back to when, they were receiving all this emotional abundance. They were swimming in it, weren't they? Having a bloody field day with that Ace of Cups there. Now the Ace to the Queen of Cups, that's the Two of Cups. So Two of Cups can mean anything. It could be an ex-friend, an ex-lover, mum, dad, sister, sibling, whatever the case may be. There is something to do with you was really tight with someone, and I feel like your heart is still open for this person and they still have an open heart for you. It's kind of like you guys are pulling on each other's energies, but it's kind of like you're sending each other telepathic notes, messages here, like, yeah, I still love you. Yes, I still love you too, but no, we are not meeting in the 3D. So there is something pertaining to people of the past. Like I said, keep referring back to how you were in the past. The Queen of Cups is she's a sweetheart, the Queen of Cups. She's a loving woman or man, if you are watching this. She genuinely cares about people's needs, emotional needs, and she is someone who, I don't know, something about a specific person in your life that is very highly emotional, and there's something about someone that's like is still going through emotional turmoil, I just heard, and you would be that person to either calm this person down, to give them hugs and kisses, reassure them. Something about your way of things emotionally that you would make people feel good. They don't feel good now. They missing your loving, honey. hmm And something about emotional guide, something about guidance here. making people feel good. It's really giving like a, oh, what's that word? Oh my gosh, my mind's gone blank, guys. When you talk to yourself, let me know in the comments because my mind's just gone blankety blank. But anyway, affirmations, there we go. So there's something pertaining to affirmations here. Maybe you would actually reassure people like, no, you are lovable. You know, you are beautiful. You know, no, there's just something that you had a way with your words and how you express yourself that people knew that it was genuine. Something about a genuine love. You genuinely cared. And now there's distance here. So as of now, people see that you love them, but you're comfortable focusing more on you. Something about reorganizing yourself, focusing on your priorities, your needs, because rightfully so. You've got to love on you first before you pour into others. People of the past are viewing it as that you're more happier now, that you are prioritizing your emotional needs, career, home, family, success. Some of you, this could be a sister or a friend or a mother. Something about another feminine in your life. That's for some of you. Someone's really in their head. It's Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Something about that person that made poor choices. I feel like you went out in the cold with someone. You put yourself in a position of struggling too. In what shape or form, I don't know. But that temperature was too cold for you. You're like, no, I don't want to be out in the cold no more. I want to be back in my light. So here you are. Let's keep going. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Leo. And that's the truth. Everything I just said so far is a truth. So it's for someone out there. Now we have the King of Swords and we have the Five of Cups. So people of the past are viewing you as someone who is more outspoken, more having bass to your voice, strict, possibly on yourself and others around you, making better decisions, being more decisive. Something about a detached game here, like you're able to balance head over heart, make decisions that doesn't involve your emotions. People of the past are definitely viewing you as someone who has changed when it comes to some form of significant loss, whether it's a passing, and I'm sending my condolences if that's your story. But the Five of Cups can mean, it can be my breaking up card, so something to do with people of the past are seeing that you've changed since you broke up with someone. Like you're more logical rather than emotional now, like you don't show your feelings. Or since there has been a passing, you have cut certain family members out, or if they are still in your life, like I said, loving from a distance and calling things out more. Something about calling things out more. You're more ruthless. That's how people of the past view you. That you kind of like nip things in the buds now. You know, where you used to give a lot of passes, you don't. You're more quick. Something about quick decision making. Um, Making decisions that not everyone likes. There's something about your exterior here, my lovely. People of the past are not used to seeing this at all. Because the King of Swords is someone who will, I don't know if some of you have Aqua in your chart, you don't have to, but overall, the King of Swords is someone who will make decisions and there can be conditions attached to it, you know. So there is something pertaining to people of the past that are not liking the decisions that you're making. They don't like how you're communicating. They don't like the fact that you're calling them out, that you're speaking your truth. Mm-mm. Why do I feel like for some of you, these people of the past are still in your life in some form of way, but they're not close in your energy field? It's really giving that. Like I said, it's really giving. I know I keep saying it, guys, but this is the energy that I'm getting. Something to do with loving from a distance here. Like, you don't want these people to keep raining on your parade, literally, with these two cards here. When you're feeling good, looking good, smelling good, there is something to do with people of the past that you let them in your energy field. They come in with this dark cloud over their head, and it's kind of like you've been observing that, because the King of Swords is someone who knows how to discern. You've possibly been discerning of changes after changes that you keep experiencing, that having these people in your life, they create upsetting changes for you, tears, disappointment. Maybe these are people that keep disappointing you in some form of way. Or these are people that are possibly crying and moaning and whining to you and draining on your energy. So you spoke up now and you said things. Why do you keep coming to me and crying for? You know, I just have crocodile tears in my head as well. And that's the truth. Look, Ace of Swords is here. Yeah. Something about people keep, no. Something about a mother figure here. Whoever this mother figure feminine is in your life keeps complaining, whining. The opportunity is there to get yourself out of it. Take it. Oh no, someone's actually suffers from depression, you know. That could be for some of you, but there is something to do with a Debbie Downer in your energy. It's like, you know, rightfully so. If you hang around with people that are constantly moaning, complaining, whining, crying, that is going to affect your energy. And something about your detached game, it's like, can you stop coming to me and crying? So people of the past are viewing you as like, they can still come to you, but they can't come communicating to you about certain things. Like you're gonna tell the truth. They don't like that. They don't like the truth. They want you to enable them like you used to in this Queen of Cups energy. Model coddling them and all sorts. Let's keep going. Yeah, Two of Swords is there. So something about you're avoiding certain conversations. We have the Hierophant. So people of the past are viewing you, and that's interesting. What did I say about God? So people of the past are viewing you as someone that you're more tapped in with your spirituality now. Your religious beliefs, if you have any, you having a better relationship with God, or the Hierophant is someone who is very traditional, all about rules, regulations. You are still being viewed in a positive light though, even though you're being viewed as someone who is in that King of Swords energy, right? With that Hierophant there, you are still being looked as someone as people come to for guidance, because the Hierophant is someone who gives wise counsel. It's kind of like people are viewing it as, yeah, I'm here. I know that pile two is here, but the counsel is going to be different. It's kind of like, oh wait, what's that saying about like when the student is ready to listen or to learn? Something about when the student is ready, the teacher is here. Something like that. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about, and it's really giving that vibe. Like, so I feel like there's someone in the past or people, whoever, it's like they're seeing it as they know that you still come from a good place, which I was getting anyway, but it's kind of like they know that they can only come to you when they are ready to listen and take in the wise counsel. You ain't going to be out here talking for the sake of talking like you used to. The Hierophant is a major arcana. That's a spiritual lesson. So it's kind of like people of the past are viewing that you want to connect with them and they want to connect with you. But as I channeled right in the beginning of this reading, you guys are on different pages now. There is something to do with connections here where you love them, they love you, but spiritually, complete misalignment. You know, they're lagging behind in that respect because they are choosing not to learn the spiritual lesson, whereas you are. Okay, let's keep going. Four of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Yeah, some of you, this could be your sisters, because we do have two women here, or it could be two feminines that platonic friendships. You take it as it resonates, whoever these feminines are in your life. Cousins, whatever. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. What's the King of Swords about? That's a lot. Bloody hell. Tower. Ooh. Ciao. The Tower to the King of Swords. What on earth? So people of the yeah, it's definitely. Some of you could be siblings, childhood friends, people that you've known a while, long time. Taken a lot of photos with, a lot of reminiscing, good memories that you've shared. Specifically, something about you used to go to a grandmother's home on a Sunday. I just heard something about going around the maternal figures, either a grandmother or a mum here. People of the past are seeing that you've changed. Nine of Cups, something to do with indulging with someone from the past. It could be drinking with that Nine of Cups there. Something that you used to do with someone from the past. This is how you guys used to bond. I don't know if you have a twin or just someone from the past that you really like tight. But there's something in specific that you both had in common, and it's something to do with indulging in things like doing way too much of something. And they're seeing that you've closed that out now. Like you've been in that phase for years. The world talks about a significant change. So there's something to do with indulging that you're not down for that no more. Some of you may have fixed energy in your chart. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Hierophant, Taurus, Gemini. Someone could be on a cusp in this reading. Gemini, Taurus, Gemini. We have Aries, Scorpio, and Pisces here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The people of the past are viewing it as that you are someone who is closing things out, but you're holding on the next breath. I don't know. Or you was. Something about you was holding on to something. Whatever that is, I don't know. There could be a bit of stubbornness attached to it, like you was resisting change. It's really giving that. Something about you was resisting change for a very long time, holding on to the struggle. It's kind of like you were expecting for changes, but then still making decisions to move ahead. Now you've seen that no, something's got to give. You can't go into it wanting new changes for yourself and new things to come in your life if you're still holding on to old ways or whatever this burden is. Something was keeping you oppressed, but you thought that you could have the best of both worlds. That's what it's really giving here. And it could be pertaining that you had to make a decision on the past. That's for some of you, or something about indulging into things, whatever the case may be. People are viewing it as that you are wanting change, but still holding on to old ways. You're like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. However, it looks like the divine has brought in a change where you had to adapt to that. So now that there has been a change coming in, this is where you are disconnected and now you're ready to go. Something, oh shit. Emperor. So people of the past are viewing you as someone who's taken control of your life. Like now you're ready to step in your power, to reorganize yourself in some form of way. Take charge, take control, take your divine masculine role very seriously. Inspired now. Now you're inspired. You know what it's giving? People of the past are viewing you, especially if you're masculine watching this, or you can resonate with being in your masculine energy, that you wasn't ready to go towards certain things, people, places, situations, because you were stuck on a karmic cycle. I've got to say what I see here. But there's something pertaining to with that Five of Swords energy that, you know, there's been a change and not a good one, right? Where it made you cut your losses. Five of Swords, I don't know if there was a violence, smear campaigns involved in this, belittling, someone trying to prove a point, and they went at all lengths. I don't know if this was even a death experience that you had. I don't know if you were involved in a violent situation that made you change your ways. That's for some of you. Something about that you used to hang around with a group of people, whether these are your family, you got caught up in the wrong crowd one day, and then this is what made you feel like, oh shit, okay, I've got to start changing. You know, something about you were close to dying, or there was the need. Oh my goodness gracious, guys, what on earth is going on here? But this is what the cards are telling me, or this could be something that happened around you and then it made you open your eyes, whether it's your situation or someone that was close to you. But there's something pertaining to violence, a negative situation, belittling, whatever the case may be, that people are seeing as, because of that negative experience, that now you are ready for change. That's what tends to happen, right? Something significant has to happen for someone to change. It does. Now, over here, people of the past are viewing you as someone who is still that kind, loving individual, but you're stingy in an expert, especially when it comes to money and favors. I don't know. I've got to be honest here. There is something to do with your changes. People are not liking this, but tough shit. They're gonna have to like it or lump it. You know, they are begrudging, but you know, rightfully so. Like I said, the world is something significant. If you are used to doing certain things all the time for a long period of time, you yourself are going to get used to that, and people around you, you know, and they are not comfortable with it, and they're going to be hung up on that for a while, crying, whining, whatever. But I still see you guys doing what you feel is best for you. Um, People of the past are viewing you now as someone who is greedy, selfish, you're not as giving, kind, extended the olive branch, lending money, possibly with that Page of Pentacles, or helping people out. Something about you're not spreading your energy too thin. Again, goes back to that Queen of Cups. You're prioritizing what makes you feel good first, prioritizing your needs over anyone else's. You come first, right? And there's something about you used to make your priorities backwards in a sense where you would put people's emotional needs, financial needs, whatever the case may be, before your own. No more. And literally, people of the past are shocked by that with that tower there. There is something to do with your communication that people are just really like gobsmacked by. Really gobsmacked. Like, you said what? I said what I said. It's really given that, guys. Yeah, Hangman, you are definitely being viewed as someone who is stubborn. You're not changing your mind. You're not easily swayed. You know, because there is definitely something to do with feminines in your life that used to butter you up or have a way with the charm, expressing themselves. It's really giving like emotional manipulation here. You know, if you help me out and I'll give you this, or I don't know, there is something to do with exchanging energy and helping and generosity. Something about people had a way to sway your mind, change your mind. Not so, not with these two energies. King of Swords is someone, once they make a decision, they don't go back on it. Something about you more headstrong. That's how you're being viewed in the past. So you were viewed like that in the past, but it's more of a dominant energy. It's more of a dominant energy, I would say. Now, with the Page of Pentacles, you are being viewed as someone who is on a journey. You're starting to go towards something. Oh, got the deck the wrong way around. Yeah, definitely something about you're waiting for your ships to come in. You're focusing on growth, things expanding for you, but you don't know where to start. And I just had late bloomer in my head. I mean, we do have a lot of queens here and kings, so I could be talking to someone who's at a very mature age, late 30s, 40s. That's for some of you, because it's interesting. We're going from king, queen back into page. So you're being viewed by people of the past that you're going back to something. Whether you are someone who has succeeded a lot and now you want to go in a whole new different direction, a career path, or maybe for some of you, a late bloomer where you didn't go towards certain things when you were in your prime, possibly. And you know, it's never too late anyway. But with the Page of Pentacles, it's definitely something about learning, committing more. Again, linked to that Emperor there, that you are, like I said, either on a complete new journey where you're, you know, head down, focus. Okay, I'm not going to waste no more time. Or if you have already had your sense of achievements with that Six of Wands there, and now you are wanting more, you want to reach your full potential to go to other things that you know where your heart lies. It could be something pertaining to spirituality for some of you, acting with that Queen of Wands, a public speaker or doing something in public, helping those who are less fortunate than you, something to do with charity work here. That could be for some of you, or whatever the case may be. I feel like there's something pertaining to you going towards things that you are feeling divinely guided to go towards, something about you being divinely guided to go towards things and away from things. Absolutely. What's at the bottom of the deck? Sun. So yeah, people from the past are viewing you as like you're more happier now because you're you're more happier within yourself because you're more in alignment within yourself. You know, sometimes in life that's just how it goes, guys. We've got to make head over heart decisions, and as I said throughout this reading, the King of Swords is someone who will make decisions that people will get butt hurt about. But tough shit, and here they are working with you now. And there's something about respect in this energy, because why do I keep referring back to that bloody Emperor? There is something pertaining to people of the past that are now viewing you as like, I've got to be real, that King of Swords energy, they felt like you was being a bit of a, you know, a bit of a jerk, right? But it's kind of like tough love. It's really giving that energy where people are viewing it as that you're more happy and content within yourself now. Um, the sun talks about exposure as well, clarity, that you've brought something to light, that you still want to work with them, but you will only work with them if they are happy within themselves and they bring light into your life. You know, that's what it's really given here. So they already know where they stand with you. They know. But I'm just being drawn to that man. They're like, you know, there is one person in your social group. How many people? I don't know. One person, two, three. You take it as it resonates. There's two people that I feel that are still working with each other. One is kind of like considering where they are being divinely guided. The divine's getting someone's attention here. And it's also interesting because the Six of Wands is the leader. So I feel like you are someone who is actually, there's someone from your past right now that is watching you and is very much inspired because they can see that you are achieving something for yourself. The Six of Wands talks about a victory, success. So that success can mean anything. You take it as it resonates. Whatever you feel personally that you have succeeded in, that is now making you happy as I do this reading. And there is something to do with someone that you want in your life, but under certain conditions. That is like, oh, I want a bit of that. I want a taste of that. But I've been drawn to that watch. There's something about wasting time in this reading. Someone that's considering things is like, oh, I've wasted time in too, or that potentially could happen if I continue to do what I'm doing. If I'm working with the wrong people, I could waste time because I was drawn to that watch there. Someone's taken a closer look at things and taken heed of what you said, even though they may have not agreed with it at the time. As years possibly, I feel like this is going to happen years later, possibly up to 3 years. It's going to click. It's really giving, like, you know, with our parents, right, when we're teenagers, and when you're like teenagers, or even up to, this could even be your child for some of you if you're having like a strained relationship with a child, but take it as it resonates. For me to be using this as an example, but you always feel like you know it all, don't you, when you're a teenager in your early 20s, and it takes for you to possibly step into your independence, you know, having your first home, paying your own bills, where it's like, okay, I just heard turn the light off, so I don't something something about a parent that always used to complain like, turn the bloody lights off, money don't grow on trees. And there's something about that dynamic where someone is now realizing, like, okay, part two just weren't complaining for the sake of complaining. If it's a parent child situation or sibling, whatever, friend, someone is realizing that, you know, you were talking sense and you were right and they were wrong. And it's something pertaining to now they're realizing that they've wasted time. I don't know, there's regrets now, or that's to come. Okay, we have drained. So people of the past are viewing you as someone who is now drained, or something was draining on your energy. Yeah, you're coming out of stagnancy. Period. I'm telling you guys. And where is that line? Three of Pentacles. So there is something pertaining to you're making an exit slowly though. So that's interesting. People of the past are viewing as you're in their life, but you're distancing yourself. And what did I say? Loving from a distance. It's kind of like that awkward energy, isn't it? With that Page of Pentacles, it's like you're being diligent. Like, I'm here, but I'm slowly like, see ya, bye. That's for some of you where you're not really. Whereas like pole one was just completely ghost. I feel like you guys, you have a bit of a heart, you know. But I don't feel like pole one was a bit. The people in that energy was a bit grimy, I must admit. But anyway, this is not pole one, this is pole two. Cancer. Some of you may have Cancer in your chart, or this person in your energy has Cancer, or Cancer does talk about, they represent family, home. Cancers are also a water sign. So if it's nothing pertaining to a Cancer, it could be pertaining to a home family situation, which I'm strongly getting in this reading, or someone who doesn't know how to handle their emotions, and that in itself is bloody draining. Now, Cancers do represent the crab. So there is something pertaining to possibly people of the past are viewing it as that you've gone into your shell now. This is where you're going in another direction, something like that. Yeah, winning season. They see that you're winning. You're being very successful in something, career, within yourself, personal growth. Again, it's going to differ from pile two to pile two. Then we have Sage, possibly linking into this Hierophant, something about you're more intrigued about spirituality, protecting your energy, negative energies, something like that. That's for some of you. I just heard take your shoes off. I don't know. If these people are still in your life, these past people, family, something about when people are coming to your home, like you're more, I don't know, like protective of your home, like you sage before and after. You ask them to be more respectful in your home. I don't know, guys. Maybe people used to come in your home and take the bloody piss. Karmic justice. So people of the past are viewing it as that you fought a legal battle and now that's gone in your favor, or something about something that was unfair in the past. Something that happened in the past is coming back around and there's some form of justice out of that, something better. So there's something about a karmic situation that people are viewing that you can do better or you're going to get something better. Then we have break routine. Rarely seen, exactly. So people of the past are saying like, where are you? They, again, there's something about your routine that you're switching up, but you're not making it like it's not a drastic change. You're changing, but you know, with these pentacles here, it's gradual, slow and steady, where people are starting to latch on. Okay. All right, my honeys, that is what I have for you. I went through the signs, didn't I? Yes, I did. All right, let me go. Let me go. I've got to go and pick my son up from nursery now. Goodness. All right, have a good day. Bye bye.